I think that context is critical, right? And kind of the point of bracket wisdom and other content that you would do or that I would do is to show people how they might want to think about these things in terms of the numbers so that they can make their own decisions based on things that we don't talk about. And I think the context is also important because advice is always changing. One of the first times I wrote in Grantland was about how you shouldn't pick 3-point shooting teams to win the tournament. My data set was 12 years. There weren't a lot of high 3-point shooting teams that had either won the tournament or had made the Final Four. I think the advice worked out really well that year. Villanova, had another one of the, this is before Jay Wright was a 2-time NCAA tournament winning coach. He had one of his round of 32 flameouts and it looks good. But the context changed because, when I look back into it, I found that your variance in offensive efficiency didn't change whether you shot more threes or fewer threes. So then the advice is like, well, if a team shoots a lot of threes, who cares? Like, you can still pick them as a champion. And that turned out to be a very fortunate year because I think 3 of the Final Four teams ended up being high 3-point shooting teams. I got lucky finding that out that particular year. And it was in a time in college basketball where a lot more teams were following the analytics, shooting more threes, because shooting more threes is an efficient way to score if you can make them at a high enough rate. Hi, my name is Ed Feng, founder of the Power Rank, and I got to be the guest on my own podcast. Thanks to Edward Egros for interviewing me. To check out the entire interview, click on the link in the description.